Welcome to SolidWorks Project 1. In this project we're going to try and draw this here cube. In order to get started, we're going to open up SolidWorks 2019. Now once it's open, we've got a number of different options here, but the one we're going to click is just Part. Now when we get this open, the first thing we have to check down here in the bottom corner is MMGS, making sure that that's in MMGS. Now as you can see at the top here, it's just like an ordinary file document, but down here it's slightly different because we've got all our sketch dimensions. So what we're going to do first is we're going to sketch, and we're going to sketch a rectangle, and you'll see there's a little arrow down button beside it, and we're going to pick on center rectangle. So what we have to decide now is where we want to draw this here. We've got a right plane, a front plane, and our top plane. And as you move around, they change the colors, and we're going to pick the top plane. And in here, you're going to see where the three of them meet. This is called our origin. And here's our origin again. So we're going to left click on our mouse when that goes orange, and we're going to drag that out to any size at all. Once we've done that there, now we're going to smart dimension it. So we're going to click on the line when it goes orange. We'll drag that out any length at all. I'm going to type in 100 and green tick that. Then we're going to go up here and we're going to smart dimension this here. And we're going to type that 100 as well. So that now is giving us our square 100 by 100. Next we're going to go to Features, Extrude Boss Base, and we're going to type in here now 100 to give it a height of 100. Green tick that. And green tick that, and that's the start of our cube now. It's slightly off the screen, so if we hit the F key, it'll bring it right into the center of the screen for us. So what we're going to do next now, we're going to sketch again, but this time we're going to do a corner rectangle. So corner rectangle, and what it's asking us here is where do we want to actually draw it. Okay, you could choose a plane like we had done previously here, front plane, top plane, right plane. Or we can simply pick on a face where we want to draw it, and we want to pick on this face here. We're going to go right into the corner till it goes into a little orange dot. And when it goes into the little orange dot, we're going to drag it out and drop it anywhere there at all. What we're going to do now is smart dimension. So we're going to click on the line and type in 80. Green tick that. And we're going to smart dimension this line as well, 80. And we're going to green tick that. So that's now giving us a square here of 80 by 80. And next we're going to go up to Features, Extrude Cut. So this is actually going to take a cut out of it this time. But we don't want it to go the whole way back, so we're going to type in here 80. And we're going to green tick that. And green tick it again. And now that's taken out that section. So we're going to repeat this process. Okay. So we're going to gain corner rectangle. And we're going to go right into the... We're asked first of all where we want to draw it, and we want to draw it here. And we're going to go right into the corner again till the dot goes orange, and we're going to drag it out any size at all, and then we're going to smart dimension it. This time it's 60 by 60. Now if you make a mistake and you don't dimension it correctly, you can simply double click on the dimension and type in now 60 and green tick that there, and it's moved it back. And again we're going to go to Features, Extrude Boss Base, and this time we want to make this 60 as well. Green tick that, and now we've got our cube inside here. Now you can rotate the drawing around by holding the wheel in the mouse, and you can see all the different parts. You can also change the orientation up here. You can look at the front view, you can look at the back, and you can also, what I find is the easiest is when you go in here and go to isometric and see the true view of the shape. Now we're going to sketch again, corner rectangle again. Where do we want to draw it? We want to draw it here. We're going to move it up to the little orange dot, so we're right in the corner. We're going to drag this out. Now what we're going to do this time, okay, green tick that. What we're going to do this time is we're going to click this line. It's not going to work for me. Click this line here. And holding the arrow up button, we're going to click this line, and we're going to make those now equal. Now the arrow up button is just above the control button on the bottom left of your keyboard. So when we go to Smart Dimension now, this line here, and we make this 40, this now will automatically be as 40 as well. So we don't have to Smart Dimension each part every time. So now we're going to go to Features, Extrude Cut, and again type in 40. We're going to green tick that there. And finally, one more corner rectangle down here into the corner. Smart Dimension 20 by 20. And we are going to Features, Extrude Boss Base, and 20 again. There's our completed drawing. Alright, but instead of leaving it grey like it is, what we can do is go over here to Appearances. Okay, and you can choose any type of plastics, metals, rubber. What we're going to do for ours, we're going to click Organic and Wood. Now you can do whatever you want, but I'm just going, for the purpose of this, I'm going to pick Polished Mahogany and drag it over to it. Now it's giving us a choice here. Do we want to just do that face, that boss, or do we want to do the entire part? Click it there, and the entire part is done for us now. And that is completed Project 1.